This is the Dodgers POSTCAST, your instant game reaction for the Los Angeles Dodgers, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Well, hello again, and welcome to the Locked On Dodgers POSTCAST on the Locked On Dodgers YouTube channel. We hope they're still your team. I know every day is getting to be harder when they play like this. Dodgers lose a piece of doo-doo today. 5-1 the final. I am Pete Fox, covering sports in LA dating back to 2007 for ESPN LA and NBC Sports Radio. Today's episode of the Dodgers POSTCAST is brought to you by 5 Hour Energy. Enter for a chance to win a dream golf trip for 2 to any golf tournament in the USA. Visit 5hewin.com for rules and entry. No purchase necessary. Excludes the Masters tournament. Ends October 31st, 2025. Now second place for the Dodgers after this loss and a loss yesterday. Really? No, maybe they're tied. Maybe it hasn't been updated yet. Is that true? Are they tied? I thought for sure they lost yet. Well, they were 1 up, weren't they, going into the tournament into this series? And then lost yesterday, lost today. At least they scored again. Small consolation, right? So I don't know what to think about their ability to play baseball on the road. They're not good. Now under 500, 32-33 after the 5-1 loss to the Padres. Hitless for 6 innings. First runner in the 6th inning. Miggy Rojas, the first to get on base. Stymied by Cortez. Dodgers had a grand total of 2 whopping hits. Not good enough. Padres only had 3. Is that right? They turned 3 hits into 5 runs. 5 Dodgers had more total bases than the Padres. Padres left 4 on base. Dodgers left 1. Those numbers are kind of staggering. You know, that's them getting clutch hits. That's the Dodgers doing nothing offensively. And it's just one of these situations where you look up and down the lineup and you're like, really? Freeland and Rojas are the only guys with hits? Freeland, not Freeman, Freeland. Ohtani over, Mookie over, Will Smith over, Freddie over, Teo over, Alex Call over, Pages over, Conforto, not surprising, and Kennedy over 3. So it's as if they don't know that they're playing the Padres. It's as if they don't care that they need to put some distance between them and the Padres. It's as if they didn't realize that they played a mediocre series in Colorado against the worst team in baseball. Let's see what you guys have to say. Craig, Dodgers S the bed. Well said. Jeff Roll, I'd rather have Ryan Pepio right now than Glass now. Wow, that's a big statement. Ryan Pepio, where'd you get that? Where did you pull that out? I'm not unfamiliar, but I haven't thought about Ryan Pepio in a while. Andrew S. says, this is some curse words. Why Conforto pinch hit for Rojas? And who's Buddy Kennedy? Why are they on our team? Jesus Garcia. That's it, Pete. This is who Tyler is. I'm sure Glass Arm is going to be injured within 2 games. I'm done with Glass Arm. He looked good. He had them on their heels for 3 innings. But then the 3rd comes around and it all goes to pot. 4th, rather. Sorry. Walks Machado and Bogarts, then a single from O'Hearn, That loads the bases. Then Laureano, a single, scores 2, and then a sac fly to get 3. They won by 5. They won 5-1. So the Dodgers got a home run from Freeland, and that would be it. How'd they go for left on base? Was it 4 they left on base? So that's not, that's just not enough. That's not competitive. I mean, it almost feels like the same thing we saw from the Padres in LA against the Dodgers. They weren't competitive. Padres were only 2 for 7 with runners in scoring position. You know what the Dodgers were with runners in scoring position? Yeah, they don't even have a stat for that today because they didn't get a runner into scoring position. That is ridiculous. Unforgivable. It's just not good enough. And you Dave Roberts haters will say it's his fault for, you could focus on the glass now pitching situation. That's not Dave's fault. He wasn't good enough today. He was good for 3 innings, but not 4. And you need more. And 4 walks is not good enough. Unacceptable. More walks than Ks. Kasparius was okay. 6 pitches, 0s, and Robo went 3, gave up 2 runs on 1 hit. So it's a lack of energy. It's a lack of execution. It's a lack of desire. I'm sure the desire is there. This is the conversation that former host of the Locked On Dodgers podcast, Jeff, and I would get into about desire. He's like, they all want to win. I go, I know they want to, but they don't look like it. It doesn't feel like the desire is there. I got to see the desire. And then the conversation would turn into, well, how do you see desire? And that's a fair point. I don't know. But it doesn't feel like there's energy, right? I have a daughter who's a freshman playing volleyball at her high school on the freshman team. And she's not new to the sport. But when you watch freshmen play, and she's good, not great, the whole team is good, not great. If they were great, they'd be playing varsity, right? That's how it goes. And I'm like, when you watch the varsity play and you see the girls running around, the girls that are the captains, and they're filled with energy. They're constantly running around, hyping up their teammates. I know that's high school, and I know it's girls volleyball, and it's different than professional baseball, but we don't see any energy. And you look at the Padres dugout and you see energy in there. I didn't see it though when they played the Dodgers in LA, which I was surprised about because they came in on a 4-game winning streak or something. And I was like, they're rolling right now. And the Dodgers are not. That was coming right off the sweep against the Angels. So again, the Dodgers with their inconsistency up and down, get swept by the Angels for the second time this season. 7 in a row in the loss column against the Angels. Then they come and sweep the Padres. And we're like, okay, this is the Dodger team we know. In spite of a bunch of injuries, no Tommy Edman, no Max Muncy, no Hae-Sung Kim, no Kike Hernandez. A lot of guys out right now. And I agree with whoever said, who's Bobby Kennedy? He's a guy they found in Seattle, Tampa. Where'd they find him? It was against somebody they played. He was a member of some team they played not too long ago. They claimed him off the scrap heap. Blue Jays. He was in Toronto playing for the Blue Jays. And he's been 100% insufficient. So, but they need somebody to play over there. I don't know why you just don't start Rojas all the time. Well, they got to play him at second. They could put Freeland over there, but Freeland's been pretty bad, but lately he's got it rolling. So, if you're looking for some answers in the lineup, yeah, Freeland's hot right now, and Buddy Kennedy is not. Over the last 7 days, Freeland has 6 hits and 20 at-bats. 5 Ks, couple of doubles, a triple, a home run, 3 RBI. He's finally found some energy, some momentum, some consistency. We got a couple of long ones here. Let's see what Victor has to say. From the start of the season, I think he meant season, Dodgers were already talking playoffs. they are playing, they won't be making the playoffs. They're not going to make the playoffs. All right, Victor, now you're going one step too far. You don't think they're going to make the playoffs? I disagree. What I am scared about, though, is not having a home field advantage this season because they are garbage on the road. Just couldn't generate enough offense, says Rumar. Padres are in first place in the National League West by a game, but the Dodgers can't avoid a sweep tomorrow. They will be back in first place. They can avoid a sweep because of the tiebreaker. That's right. The Dodgers own the tiebreaker because they have taken the season series against the Padres. Yeah, I'm surprised that after this game, the ESPN had not updated. Okay, now it's updated. Padres are in first, 74-56. Dodgers in second, well clear of the Arizona Diamondbacks. So
this is what you'll be talking about.
Dodgers lose again, can't muster any offense, and now they're in second place. After the break, we'll try to find a player of the game, and we'll look at the wild card race. OF. Because that could be where the Dodgers find their way into the playoffs. It's a Locked On Dodgers postcast on the Locked On Dodgers YouTube channel. Place to hang out when every game is done. Don't forget to check out the Locked On Daily Dodgers podcast Monday through Friday, hosted by Travis Rogers right here on the Locked On Dodgers YouTube channel. Tonight's episode of the Locked On Dodgers podcast brought to you by 5 Hour Energy. Time to fuel up and turn it up. 5 Hour Energy Transfusion. The grape, ginger, and lime flavored shot brings the iconic taste. What are you doing? Scheduling a restart? Not now. My script. Ugh. Where was I? The grape, ginger, and lime flavored shot brings the iconic taste of a golf course favorite to a non-alcoholic boost. Perfect for sinking birdies or making great memories with friends. It's a hole-in-one for your energy game. That's the only hole-in-one I'm ever going to get. Whether you're on the course and you just need a little extra push, pick me up, if you will, or if you're just trying to get through your day at work, driving the truck, behind the desk, whatever it is, 5 Hour Energy Transfusion delivers the clubhouse flavor you love without ever leaving the green. So here is the offer that you need to take them up on. Golf is all about good times with good people and good flavors. Grape, ginger, lime flavor of Transfusion 5 Hour Energy gives you the best parts of your clubhouse to go without leaving the course. The best parts of your clubhouse go to what? Sometimes these scripts are just from hunger. Let's try it again. The grape, ginger, lime flavor of 5 Hour Energy Transfusion gives you the best parts of your clubhouse go-to. Oh, your clubhouse go-to. Got it. Without leaving the course or chasing down the bev cart. You're drinking on the course, not on the clubhouse. I'm so confused. Anyway, there's a cool offer in here. Trust me, I swear there is. Now you can amp up the fun even more. Just buy, snap, I guess that means open, and enter for a chance to win the dream golf trip for two to any golf tournament in the USA. Tee up that trip. Visit 5hewin.com. 5hewin.com for full rules and entry. No purchase necessary. Excludes the Masters tournament. Ends October 31st. Wow, that was tough. You would think I never had seen that script before, but I've read it many times. Today it just didn't seem to make any sense to me. It's not new. It's not different, but it is a cool opportunity to win a once in a lifetime experience. That is without a doubt absolutely true. And this whole grape, ginger, lime thing is a home run. There is no doubt about that. As far as home runs go, you would think that the Dodgers didn't have any, but surprise, surprise, they did.
This is the Locked On Player of the Game.
I mean, I guess we got to give it to Alex Freeland, the only run of the game, 1 of 2 hits. And as we mentioned, Freeland is hot right now. So, yeah, player of the game, Alex Freeland. Congrats. Too bad it didn't mean anything other than not getting shut out. And sorry I missed you guys last night, but there wasn't much to cover there either. 2-1 the final. The Dodgers one hit through 8 and then found a little bit of gumption and energy in the 9th. Runners on first and third with 2 outs. But that would be it. Freeland had a homer last night, so he's been on one. Too bad nobody else is. I mean, Shohei Ohtani he had an 18 game on base streak prior to yesterday. So it's not like he's disappeared, but he's definitely not Shohei Ohtani. Over the last 7 days, pretty much the same as Alex Freeland. 6 hits, 20 at bats, only 1 home run, 3 ribs. It's pretty funny. Over the last 7 days, Shohei and Freeland are almost identical, except for Shohei scored a few more runs. Mookie's gone silent. Freddie's gone silent. Mookie over the last 7 days, 7 for 23, 1 home run. I guess silent is a bit of an exaggeration, but we need more. Will Smith, 0 for 4 today. What's he done over the last 7 days? 4 for 22. No homers, 4 RBI. I mean, these are all numbers of players on teams that are hovering around 500. Freddie had it rolling, and all of a sudden, he's kind of gone to sleep. Although 10 for 28 over the last week, 2 home runs, 6 RBI. He's not quite as in the doldrums as some of these other guys. As far as Teo, let's see what Teo's got going right now. 5 for 24. It's all just complete mediocrity, right? Nobody is like, hey, get on my back, let's go. And that's what the Dodgers need right now. I feel like this is going to continue until we see Max Muncy back. It's the strangest thing to think that this team lives and dies by Max Muncy, but without him, they fall apart. And don't give me this crap that it's because he pinch hit Conforto. That's not why the Dodgers lost. They had no offense. They did not have a runner in scoring position. And, you can't expect any of these starting pitchers to go out and throw shutouts day after day. And I will agree with you that Glasnow wasn't good. Too many walks, not enough strikeouts. 4 innings is not what we're looking for. He takes the loss. He's now 1-2. The ERA is okay, 3.36. But, you got to score some runs for these guys. They can't go out every night and throw shutouts. It's just not good enough, or it's not possible. And you can't put it on the bullpen's head either. 808 Shizow. I can't take watching them watch pitches right down the middle of the plate and then take swings at wild breaking balls or pitches outside the zone. Amen. 808 Shizow. Their plate discipline right now is garbage. I totally agree with that comment. It is so frustrating. I mean, look, when they're in a funk like this or this roller coaster of mediocrity and inconsistency, sure, I think we're overanalyzing, to be sure. And the frustration level is always just a tick away. There's not a lot of patience right now for us and apparently for them as well, right? They watch good pitches. They swing at bad pitches, trying to make something happen. Yankees fans chiming in. Tomorrow is the funeral. Padres bringing the brooms. Sorry, if the Padres win tomorrow, it's not anyone's death. It's not the end. Mike responds with, Yankees already had their funeral. Oh boy. Well, tomorrow is another day. Kirby Yates is back for a little bit. Blake Snell is on the paternity list. They'll have to make another subsequent move when Snell is back. So right now we just hope we could figure out a way tomorrow at 110 to salvage one, get back into a tie. Yamamoto. Look, here's one thing that we can look at tomorrow and hopefully feel good about. Yamamoto's got something to prove. He's got to be a little ticked off, right? He has not performed well in his last couple of outings. I know we've had conversations about this going back and forth. He hasn't been that bad. Well, let's just look at the last one. It was not good. Okay. So can we agree on that? He did go 7, but it was against the Rockies. So you got to be better against the Rockies. And the one prior to that was even worse. He gave up 6 on 6 hits over 4 2/3. So the last 2 have not been good. He needs a good outing. Pressure's on, dude. Get out there. And I know this ticks off a lot of Dodger fans. Earn your money. These guys are getting paid boatloads of money. Semi-trucks full of money. Especially the stars like Yamamoto. Go out there and earn it. Be the man. I know that throwing a shutout is hard, especially against the Padres in San Diego. But that's what we need because the offense is floundering around, stagnant as hell, and the Padres bullpen is lights out. So when you get down, even 1 or 2-0, climbing back up is hard. They have the best bullpen in baseball. ERA and batting average against is number 1. And we're going to close on this. Somebody agrees with me. Amen. Thank you, Victor. I agree. Earn your pay. Go out there and say, hey, I'm the man. Get on my back. If you don't know how to say it in English, which I'm sure you do, have your interpreter stand up on the bench and scream it to everybody. Yamamoto has got you guys today. That's what we need. 5-1 the final tonight. Finale tomorrow at 110 in San Diego. Petco before the Dodgers. Where are they going after this? Let's see. I haven't looked that far ahead. I've been so focused on this stupid Padres series, worrying about this. Back home to face the Reds, D-backs. So that's 6 before they head back out on the road September 2nd to face the Bucks and the Orioles. So look at that right there. It is all laid out in front of you with garbage teams. Cincinnati's okay, and they always play the Dodgers well. Arizona, not good. Pittsburgh, not good. Baltimore, one of the worst. Plenty of opportunity there. Do not give me this crap about we're not good on the road or we're not going to get up against inferior opponents. Now is the time to get up and win some games. They need to go on a 5 or 6 game winning streak over that stretch. And then they go back to Colorado again, or they get Colorado in LA. And then the Giants. They don't have a competitive team until September 15th when they face Philly. Then 4 in a row against the Giants, Arizona, and they finish the season in Seattle. Good team. So they only have 2 good teams in front of them before this season ends. Plenty of opportunity. Show me that you want this, that you want to win another World Series, that you want to defend. Earn that damn money. All right, I'm done. I'm off the soapbox. I feel a little better. Hopefully you do too. I feel better about looking at the schedule. Although, the Dodgers have had their problems against bad teams. So it's nothing is guaranteed, to be sure. It's the Locked On Dodgers postcast on the Locked On Dodgers YouTube channel, a place to hang out when every game is done. Appreciate you listening and watching. And more than anything, appreciate your comments. We appreciate you allowing us to be your source for your team every day. We'll be back tomorrow, hopefully to wrap up with a series salvaging win tomorrow with Yamamoto on the mound. I don't even know. I didn't even look at who they're facing. Who's he facing? Oh, I'm trying to get out of here, and I'm just losing my direction. I need to know who he's facing. Nick Pivetta, who comes in with a 13-4 record and a 2.81 ERA. Well, that will be no walk in the park, to be sure. So going to be a good one. We'll talk when it's over right here on the Locked On Dodgers YouTube channel. Take care. Have a good night.